I'm gonna press F2 right now, and then I'm gonna untap and draw land. It's a fucking prize. It's not even a jinx, Beats. I swear to God, this happens every fucking time I play Pod. They draw the literal exact card that they need to draw, and I draw lands. Like, look at my graveyard. I haven't even really drawn anything relevant beyond what was in my opening hand. Muta attack makes it so he can't Kitchen Finks into a Resto Angel. Well, he has to do E-Witness into a Resto Angel now. Alright, we're on the redraw Black Sun Zenith plan. Watch, it'll just be a land, though. Fuck this fucking game. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta walk away. I got back. I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to step away. That's very frustrating. Uh, Yeah, no, he was going to pod the red cap into a Revel Arc, and I was going to be way past dead. Yeah, I used to run Hibernation in my other deck. I ended up cutting. I ran it actually in this for a while too, and I ended up cutting it for because it was not a permanent answer, and I needed to be more of a permanent answer because I don't have a super fast clock a lot of the times. Yeah, I have them. They might have to go back in. Um, Pod is a common enough deck that having the extra hate cards for it, despite already having what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hate cards, so almost specifically for Pod, and they just fight right fucking through it. That's ugh. The problem is Graph Diggers. All it does versus Pod is makes them play fair. They still play an amazing fair game. So forcing them to play fair doesn't help that much. It makes it a little bit easier, but it is also just another abrupt decay target, which they will bring in more copies of if. Yeah. Like I'm almost about to just go up to the second Black Sun Zenith because the card is amazing against them. Yeah, I think there's a good chance I'm going to go up to 2 Black Suns because it also helps out in the affinity match. Not quite as well, but it does help against all those decks that tend to flood their board out. Um, Damnation would be better for affinity, but I'd rather have the card that's better against multiple decks in the Black Suns. I apologize for being super tilted right now. That's just a very, very frustrating way to lose against Pod. It happens fairly often where they just draw amazing. I don't have room for the main deck Shadow of Doubts. I was running one, but it it doesn't do enough in enough matches to where I want to have it main deck, I don't think. I'd rather have the extra kill spells. I do think after this I will be going up to a second Black Sun Zenith. The matchups where I have the most trouble are the matchups where like Pod where they can just flood the board, Pod, Affinity, Zoo. When they can get multiple creatures out a turn, it becomes very hard for me to keep up with them. I don't know what I'll cut. I have a horrible scape shift matchup, Marcel. I I have to have like a really aggressive draw to be able to beat scape shift, and so I wanted something that could just hose scape shift when I need it. That's cute. Yeah, I know what you mean, Blue. It does make my 3-drop slot also very heavy. And Scions in the deck make the deck far more aggressive, whereas Lily's better for the grindy. I still think that the power level of Lily is worse. It's worth it. Ay, ay, ay. We got like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna do a stupid tournament practice game because I need to play. And if we have to leave it early, we have to leave it early. Bitter Blossom into Lily's really strong. Speaking of. Copperlane Gorge into Birds of Paradise? I'm just running this out. I don't know what's happening, so I'd rather get my power card out. This might be that weird deck that runs a shit ton of main deck land destruction. I've played against it once or twice. It's kind of stupid. What? And the land drops. If I was going to go 3 colors, guys, I would definitely be going Bug, just because of the power of Abrupt Decay and probably Scavenging Ooze even over Tarmogoyfs. Yeah, this is what happens when you play in the training practice room, guys. Things get awkward. What an interesting deck. I don't even know what this is. What's happening here? I ran Pack Rat, 2 of them for a while. I just didn't like him. I mean, I'll be honest, that's just what it comes down to. I just didn't like him. That guy doesn't want to play. You can't, I used to run Feast and Famine. I really like Feast and Famine. You can't run Feast and Famine with Scion. If I don't run, if I go back to my other build, which I still have to update, I haven't updated this in a while. This one, for a while, was running a Feast and Famine. In fact, it probably should be still. This is my other build that I was running for a long time, but I've been testing the Scions. I actually don't want the remands in there. I want the extra removal. Yeah, the new Bug Charm is pretty badass. Like I said, this is my other build. My only problem with it is I really like having 3 Mist Mines. They're really strong, but this without the Scions, it's a lot harder to resolve them. Kind of makes an argument for cutting one and going back to the main deck Batterskull and then having an extra sideboard slot. Or we could do that. I think when we get Polluted Deltas, I may pick up Verdant Catacombs and give a bug build a try. Not really looking forward to it because I don't want to pick up Verdants and Abrupt Decays online, but it might be worth doing. This version of the deck without the Scions, I feel like, is a lot more interactive than the other version. But the other version, I think sometimes having the extra aggression feels really good. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's kind of cute. Counter target spell unless his controller plays X, deals X damage to that spell's controller. That's kind of neat. Yeah, having like one or two of these in your deck might be worth going Bug alongside Abrupt Decays. I don't think the deck wants Goyce. I think if you go Goyce, you're just better off playing like a Bug Good Stuff deck, and then you're better off just playing Jund. But a small green splash for Abrupt Decays and Sultai Charms might be something worth trying. I don't know. I might brew around with it when we get the polluted deltas. I mean, I can do it already with Misty Rainforest and Verdant Catacombs, I guess, but um, probably better to have the black fetches. Yeah, it kills enchantments, it kills artifacts, which is kind of a problem thing for us if they resolve. Like, I had a match the other night where I was playing against somebody who resolved a ensnaring bridge against me, and we went about 15 turns before I was able to hit the cryptic command to bounce it and be able to kill him. I mean, granted it was an out, but if he would have been able to do anything in the meantime, I would have just been dead. Alright, so here's the daily round 3. This hand is keeper. We have turn 2 Blossom. Let's see, what am I? I'm on the draw. We have Dismember. We have lands. We have action. This is good. Oh yay, we get to play against Burn, guys. Great. So this is basically a well, it's going to sit in my hand and make my Secluded Glens be free dual lands. Jeez. I don't think it's worth it to take 6 here to leave up Spell Stutter for next turn. What do you guys think? I think that's way too much damage. I think I'm better off taking 4 next turn and just spending all my mana. He's probably got a Searing Blood or Searing Blaze here, and I just get blown out. But oh, he's got a Bolt. That's interesting. Okay. That still hurt. But now I have Cryptic. So we still have a chance. I have to run this out now. I can't just sit behind just a Spell Stutter. I really need another Spell Stutter is what I need. I mean, I guess I have far. No, I can't even do that because of the shroud, huh? Can I go again with the second Scion here, or do I need to sit behind Cryptic until I can do both? I think I have a good enough clock right now to sit behind the Cryptic. That's why. I figured he was sitting on the Flames of the Blood Hand and waiting for the best time to resolve it here. I should have taken the other one, but that one turns off the Scion. I don't have a way to play out the second Scion. The other one costs him a land. I don't think he's willing to quite yet to blow the land. How is he going to go for it? Yeah. I think I just have to go for this here. It shields down, but this way, if he has to not draw away to do 4 damage to me in this one turn, and I can kill him. Alright, good. Alright, burn. Spellskite negates flash freeze. Vendetta. I should probably leave the Vendetta in. Oh, Seize is no good. Lily's not very good, but I like to leave her in because if they have any kind of a slow start, getting her out is really useful. I already had the other Scion out though, blue, so the Mutavault was not targetable. I guess the Vendetta can go. It just cost me life. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to kill things now. How do you guys feel about this? You don't see, there's nothing else really, right? Plan is to just survive. Got packed for what, though? Why Relic? Just because it cycles? And it can turn off the Hellspark Elementals, I guess. We'll try it. We just gotta hope there's not turn 1 Goblin Guide, guys. I mean, that's the way you lose Burn. Oh my god, this hand would be amazing if I had at least 1 more land. Talk me out of keeping this, guys. This is game 2. We just won game 1. I'm on the draw. I can't keep this. I want to so bad. Jesus Christ, and that's worse. Yeah, it's too late, guys. We're on to the first mulligan. What do you think? This one seems looser in some ways, but better in some. I got a minute to decide here, so I'm gonna let you guys weigh in on this one. Because I'm not sure. Like, mulling to 5 seems really sketchy. But this is I gotta vote for yellow. I guess if we lose we get one more game, right? And maybe we just get rewarded and we draw like a black. Oh, great. Oh, great. That's true. Help me out here, buddy. Nope. Nope. We are going to brick at least once. I should have kept that 7. Hit me a land. Thank you. Alright. We're doing a little better now, guys. Jeez. And I don't even have a kill spell, so I just have to take 4. This is so bad. Alright, so I'm taking 5 next turn. Or I hold up Flash Freeze and I counter the 3 and I take 2. Or I could double Inquisition him and just put him down to where I am only taking that. What do you guys think? Do I counter the Rift Bolt, or do we take a look at his hand and potentially empty it? Yeah, I'm thinking the double Inquisition. I just go to 7 here, and then hope we get lucky next turn. Yeah, that saved me more damage. Unfortunately, we need a way to kill the Goblin Guide now, or the Goblin Guide kills us. A land gives us a way to kill the Goblin Guide. And we don't get a land, we get a dead draw. And now we have to run the risk of throwing Spell Stutter in front of Goblin Guide. And him having a Searing effect? Right? Or can we just take one more hit before we have to do that? So we can sit behind our Flash Freezes. Oh my god. Magic Online hates me, you guys. Did you know that? I believe this turn I have to Spell Stutter block. Oh yeah, we're probably losing this. I'm just conceding. We're going to game 3. 25 land deck. Let's not draw lands, guys. Goblin Guide is an unreal card. EE very easily just doesn't do anything. Bitter Blossom, at the very least, gives me free lands. And if you survive to where you hit the point where you can drop Bitter Blossom and then immediately champion it, EE hits nothing unless they have the Goblin Guide hand. What do you guys think about this one? It's slow, it doesn't do a lot, but if I can live to Batterskull, it Batterskulls. Right? It's got fucking lands. And I'm on the play. I'm just keeping it. It's got lands. I'm not taking the risk of the shitty mulligans to hell and back. Okay, just a Rift Bolt. That's a pretty decent draw. Let's see what he's kept. Oh my god. Luckily, he only has one land. So we just take a bolt, I guess? Or do we take the jet? It's less damage saved, but it helps him dig for his lands. What do you think, jet? Yeah, I think the way we win here is by surviving to untap with the Batterskull. Or we get lucky and we finally get a hand where my opponent's the one who gets mana screwed. Alright, he bricked once. This is looking decent. He didn't have any Searing effects, so the Scion might be safe to throw out. It's probably not worth throwing out yet. I might throw the Scion out now, because it looks like he didn't hit a land drop, so he might be forced, have to consider burning. And next turn I have Cryptic to protect me until we hit our Batterskull, so this is looking decent. Yeah, I'm gonna instep the Scion. I'm just waiting for him to finish deciding what he's gonna do here. Since next turn I have Cryptic up, so even if he draws a Searing effect, or he'd have to draw a land before that even matters. So no, he just killed it right away. That's fine. I'm happy to tap 3 mana and basically counter a bolt. Crap. I guess I have enough life that it's okay to... Yeah, I have to play the Dark Slick here so that way I can on-curve Batterskull. It means I don't get a Cryptic, but I think that's okay. Yeah, that was going to be the plan, but I hit the Dark Slick, so I have to play Dark Slick. I have 14 life, so even if he hits a land drop, he doesn't do much here. Yeah, there's a good chance we might just see a scoop. Good chance this leads to, like, he gets one draw, then he scoops. He hit his land. Yeah, if he boarded in Smash, but he didn't see any artifacts last game. He's got Eidolon. That's fine. The only thing I'm happy about the blue-black fetch for us, by the way, Pink, is that we get to not be quite as dead to Blood Moon. I mean, simple as that. We're not dead to Blood Moon, so I will be running some number of the fetches. I don't know how many yet. I'm not even going to bother smothering the Eidolon. It doesn't matter. I'm tempted to Cryptic this. There's no real reason to, but I could Cryptic it and bounce his Eidolon. Or just Cryptic it and draw a card. I'm just going to let him deal some damage to himself, and it's whatever. I don't think Polluted Delta can enable Shackles. It'd take a complete restructuring of your mana base for Shackles to be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold Cryptic and we'll save it for like a Skull Crack or something like that. Yeah, see, he's gonna go to try and kill the Germ here. We know he has another Bolt in his hand. We don't know what else. Yeah, he's not even gonna try. Okay, well now we're 2-1. We beat Burn. That makes me feel a little better after losing to Pod. So that was nice and quick. We'll play a fun game. I'm gonna try the other build out. I haven't played it in a while, but the one without Scions that I was just messing with. This one here. I'm gonna run this for a game in just the tourney practice room and kill some time. We got plenty of time before the next round goes. This, for those of you newer to the stream right now, that's what we're running in the daily. Doing a tourney practice game right now with a slightly different build just to mess around with it. We had plenty of time to kill. We're currently 2-1. We beat Amulet of Vigor combo, and then we lost to Pod, and then we just beat Burn. So we have one more round in the daily. Hopefully it's something not Pod. I don't feel like playing against Pod again. I was very tilted from the last one. So while I wait for this match to start up, I'll be right back and go fill up my water glass, guys. Earlier doing the little Oh, what do we got? We'll keep it. It does good things. Well, it does things. Plus, this is tourney practice room. Infect. So we're dead if he has a turn 2. I don't think this deck turn 2s very often. Do we take a groundswell or do we take vines? I think we take groundswell, right? We just take groundswell. Fuck it. So am I gonna take 6 poison here? Well, I might just be dead. Scion has been really, really good at making the deck turn the clock a lot faster. It's done a really good job of that. Jeez. Well, this is our only real option. This was not a good hand against Infect. But yeah, Scion, it makes it really easy to be like, okay, it's time to attack now. And close the game out in a couple of turns. Whereas without the Scion, you have to play a little more of a grindy game, which the deck does just fine. But it doesn't, I think Modern is a format where you really need to, if you have the ability to be more proactive, you need to. He's just going to play Ichor Claw Mirror. So I need to draw like a removal spell now. That's a removal spell now. I'm killing the Mirror because if he hits something with Trample, it just grows bigger quicker. I'm going to play out the second Blossoms, that way I have multiple blockers. My life total doesn't matter, this is Infect. And then next turn I have Cryptic Mana. So I should be able to survive this turn unless he draws a way to give Trample. We know he has a Vines in the hand and another Glistener Elf. Am I dead here? Or is he just gonna... No, yeah, I'm dead here. Did my stream go down?